Hello again in this installment of Spiritual Wisdom. I'm grateful to all of you who follow me here and to this little community here on YouTube. And if you're new here, my name is Nicholas, and on my channel I talk about witchcraft, Wicca, paganism, self-love, philosophy, and all matter of philosophical and spiritual topics. So if you're interested in those types of things, you know what to do. Please subscribe, join this amazing community, and click the bell icon so you'll be notified each time I post a video. Today I'm going to be talking about the three greatest treasures. Now in this life there are many treasures. Now there are certain treasures that are temporary. Things like being wealthy and abundant is something we can achieve. Being rich, being materially, having lots of money, having lots of nice jewellery, material things. We can all achieve that in this life. And that's temporary, because there's many objects we pick up in the human experience. I'm guilty of it too, and they bring us joy and pleasure in the moment. And sometimes there's tools what we as witches, as spiritual people pick up, and we don't need tools, but they're wonderful to have and we can use them. And we do use their energy and their spell work and ritual. But in this life we can't take material things with us. When we leave this world, we can't take material things with us. We can take our memories, we can take our experiences, and as the meaning of life is to learn lessons, we can take the lessons we learn from this life onto the next life. But there's three great treasures in this life. There are many treasures, but out of the three treasures in life, now treasure is something valuable, something special. And the three great treasures in this life, the first one is self-love. Self-love is a long life journey, and this is for everyone. Learning to love and respect yourself is a long life journey, and it's a journey that everyone can approach, everyone can do, and there's different techniques and methods on how to achieve this. But it's a beautiful journey because loving yourself enriches your friendships, your relationships, and it transforms your life for the better, and it enriches your life. The second greatest treasure in this life is to love and be loved. There are many people that have been loved by their children, or there are many people that were loved and cared for, but they choose to stab their family members, their loved ones in the back for money. But the second and greatest treasure of them all is to love someone and be loved in return. And genuine love. That is a great treasure in this life. The third treasure in this life is knowledge. Because as wise people we seek knowledge. We seek spiritual knowledge, factual knowledge, different types of knowledge. And there are many forms of wisdom. But you see, as wise people, knowledge, many of us who are wise people, we're alchemists because we're taking knowledge and then we're transforming that knowledge into wisdom. Because wisdom is having knowledge and then knowing best when to use it, when best to put it into practice. And knowledge is a great treasure in this life. And as we live our lives, each and every one of us have got different knowledge about life, and we experience different knowledge as well. And knowledge is a valuable thing. Spiritual knowledge is a valuable thing, and there's different types of knowledge that are valuable because that knowledge can help you in your life journey, help others, and be transformed into wisdom. And these are the three great treasures in life. Learning to love yourself is a great journey, and it is a great treasure. To love others and to be loved by others genuinely, to love people and to be genuinely loved in return is a beautiful thing. And to have knowledge is a beautiful thing because knowledge can be transformed into wisdom. There are many treasures in this life that we may discover. Some of them we can't take with us when we leave this world, but we can take our memories, our lessons, our experiences with us when we leave this world. But these three treasures are the greatest of them all. Knowledge, self-love, the journey of self-love, to love and be loved, and knowledge are the three great treasures in this life from my perspective as well. But there are many other treasures in this life that are beneficial and help us transform and grow, like magic is a treasure. Magic is also a wonderful treasure. Spell work is a wonderful treasure. Manifestation. So there are many great treasures in this life that can help us transform our life and help us achieve our dreams and goals. But these are the three big treasures in life. As always, giving you food for thought. Until next time, stay wise, stay magical, and stay safe. May mate, may part meet again. Blessed be.